You're not going to drive. Don't worry about that. You're not going to drive. And I'm not going to do you like that, telling you you're not going to drive to make you drive. I'm not going to do that today, okay? I'm not today. I'm being honest. I'm not going to do it like that. I may do it, but no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay. So, I'm being easy on it. Open the door so we can have on. Okay. So, now what you going to do? You don't want to be comfortable. You're not going to drive. Or you so get prepared to drive now.
No, but I'm
not going to do it.
I just want to feel comfortable.
I understand you can't. I'm not going to do you like that, baby. Okay. So, turn the bus off. Just turn it off. Just turn it straight up. I'm going to talk you through it again, okay? And I'm going to go fast this time. So when I go fast, I'm going to need you to use your hands and stuff to follow everything I say. Okay? I have my window. My door is not crack damage or broken, no loose or missed parts. I have my rubber seal, which is my weather strip. It is not crack damage or broken, no loose or missed parts. I have my hinges. They are securely mounted and they are bolted to the bus. I have my fire extinguisher. It is not crack damage or broken, no loose or missed parts, and it is rated, dated, and charged. I have my 3 triangles. They are not crack damage or broken, no loose or missed parts. If you like me to, I'll take one out. I'll set it up, and you can see if they're working properly. I have my step treads. They're not crack damage or broken, no loose or missed parts, and they're not lifted to create a trip hazard. I have my my rails. They're not crack damage or broken, no loose or missed parts. If I put both of my hands on and my foot on the step tread, that is my 3 points of contact. Okay? I'm going to step up on the bus. I'm going to turn. I'm going to hit this. Okay? So, now, I got the seat. You see how you're sitting in the seat right now? Shake your rump. Shake your booty. Shake it. Okay. The seat is securely fastened to the floor. I have my seat belt. Do your seat belt. As you can see, it on, it goes on, it rolls out, and it goes on properly, and it is not frayed or cut. Okay? Vanna White. You ever heard of Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune? When she turn the numbers and the letters? Okay, you're going to use your hands, okay? Like a weather lady. You're going to use your hands. I have my first aid and body fluid kit. They're not crack damage or broken or loose or missing parts, and they're not, they are set and filled to state regulation, and they are sealed, okay? I have my student loading management mirror. It is not crack damage or broken or loose or missing parts. When y'all do it, make sure you touch on it a little bit. And it is not crack damage broken or loose or missing parts, and it is security mounted to the bus. I have my sun visor. It is not crack damage broken or loose or missing parts, and if I was to move it, it sets into place. I have this big thing in front of me. It's called a window, windshield. It is not crack damage broken or loose or missing parts. I have my my inspection sticker or my registration sticker. It is in date. The window, as I told you outside, it is securely mounted. Okay? Thank you, Vanna. Okay? So now I got dry. Everything is still dry, right? I have my passenger side and my passenger side flat and convex. I have my passenger side crossover. I have my driver's side crossover. I have my driver's side flat and convex. They are clean, clear, and set to me. We done did all that. Okay? So now we right here. I have my go to your right. I have my gear shift. It is in neutral. I have my parking brake. It is set. Do your parking brake with your hand. Pull it. It is set. Okay? Now, I'm going to turn on my headlights. No, not that. Headlights. I'm going to, leave them on.
I think they're on. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Okay. I'm going to turn my key into safe start. Get your foot off that brake. Put my foot into my key into safe start. Okay. Don't start it. Turn it off. Safe start is you're just going to click it, but you don't start it. Okay, I put my bus into safe start. Right there, don't start. Get your hand off of there. Okay, so now this is safe start. Okay, you see that my gauges and they cycled and they went off and my ABS went off properly. Do it again. Turn off your key. Turn off your windshield wiper. Okay. Now, turn your key on. Okay, look at your gauges. The ABS light is right there in the middle. You see the ABS light up top? You see it? Over. It's going to go off. You see? Turn it off and do it again if you didn't find it. Turn it on. Right there. Right above your 55 on your speedometer.
This
Okay.
light. Okay.
Okay, now do it again. Turn it on. My ABS light goes on and goes off promptly. And all my other gauges cycle. If you don't say that, they had a person that failed because he didn't identify the ABS light and it wouldn't go off. He said it, but it didn't go off. Okay, so now I'm going to start my bus. Now, I have my, now you're going to use your hands. You're going to go from right to left, right? So, yes. I have my air tanks. They're supposed to be between 120 and 125, no higher than 140. At 120 to 125, my governor will cut off. It's going to make a swoosh sound. I have my voltmeter, which is my battery. It is rated, it should be between 12 and 14.5. I have my fuel. You got adequate amount of fuel. I have my RPMs, my miles per hour, and my tachometer. I'll show you how they work later. I have my coolant and my transmission oil. It should be between 170 and 200. I have my motor oil. It should be between 20 and 60 psi. Keep going to your left. I got my fan. There's a low, high, and off. I got my driver heater. Put your hand between your leg and put the other one on the dash. Turn it on. Put your hand down. Underneath. Yeah, there you go. Low, high, and off. I have my defrost. Put your hand on the dash. Low, high, and off. Okay? I have my student and driver dome lights. Click them on. Look in your mirror. As you can see, they come on. Look in the mirror of your head. There you go. Okay? What did I miss about that mirror over here? What did I say that I didn't say? Okay. I can see the top of my mirror, I can see the top of my seat, all the way to the top of the back seat, outside the mirror, outside the bus for 200 feet in the back. Okay? I caught that. Okay? Turn off your lights. Okay? So now, you're going to reach over, you're going to turn on your fan again. You turn on anything that make a noise. It can be anything. It can be your heater.
Nope.
Turn on anything that make a noise. Your radio, you turn on anything.
Ay,
The fan, turn the fan on. Turn off your noise reducer. Okay? Turn the noise reducer back on. Turn off your fan. Shut your door. Turn your steering wheel to the right a little bit. Okay, there you go. You want that to be straight up so you can see where your gauges are. Reach back and turn on your master switch. To your left. All the way to your left. By the one. Okay. So now you're getting ready to show them that your lights are working. Turn on your left turn signal. I see it in my... Okay, tell me what you see there. Tell me.
I see it in my crossover mirror and my dashboard.
And where else?
And my convex mirror and my flat mirror.
And I see, you see my clearance lights. Look at that, your flat mirror over there up top. No, your flat mirror.
And I see
Remember I
it.
told you to look for the back camera back there?
Oh,
You
okay.
can't see it now, but the mirror's not set to you, but that's where you're going to see them, okay?
Okay, and I see my flat mirror on top.
Okay, that's my clearance light. Okay, go right. Same thing. Same mirror.
My right line, my right turn signal. I can see my crossover mirror, my convex mirror, and my flat mirror on top of, from the top.
And my clearance light.
And my clearance line.
Okay, turn it on. Turn on your four ways. Okay? You can see them in all your mirrors. Name it.
I can see my
Use both your hands.
my four-way flasher, right?
Yes.
In my crossover mirrors and in my convex mirror and my flat mirror also.
Okay.
In my dashboard.
Okay. Turn them off. Do your high beams.
My high beams up. My high beam, I can see them in my crossover mirrors in my dashboard.
Okay, turn it off. Okay, so now that you can be at that, turn on your windshield wiper. So you can turn it on 4 times, don't turn it on. I got my windshield wiper.
I got my windshield wiper.
Work on low. Turn them a little bit.
Low and high.
Turn it all the way. Turn it all the way from high. Turn it all the way. Turn it. There you go. High.
Low and high.
And then I push it in.
And if I push it in.
The other way, push it in.
Where?
Push it like this.
Oh.
Yeah.
The washer,
That's enough.
okay.
Hey, they're working. Turn them off. Turn them off. Okay, turn off your high beam. Look at that. Okay, so now that you see that all that is working, go on and blow your horn. And my horn is working.
And my horn is working.
Okay, I don't teach that, but since we're here, we're going to do it. Okay, so now we're going to check our student loading lights. On your right there, where your right thumb is. So your right thumb is, I'm going to check my student amber loading lights. Push it. As you can see, where you see them at.
I see them in my crossover mirror.
My passenger side and my driver's side. You got to say
Passenger
that.
side and my driver's side crossover mirror.
And where else do you see it flashing? Don't worry about that one. There you go.
In my dashboard.
The reason why you don't do this is because every bus don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
In my dashboard.
Okay? Now I'm going to turn on my student loading lights. The only way you turn your loading lights is by opening your door. You're going to look to your left. What mirror do you see that your stop arm is extended out?
Convex?
No, look. Yeah, your convex. Call it. Go to it.
Oh, I see my stop arm in my convex mirror, my right convex mirror.
And your flat. I know they're not
In my flat mirror, my driver flat mirror.
And where else do you see it at?
And I can see them in my driver crossover mirror too. In my dashboard.
What else did you see in your crossover mirror?
My loading and unloading warning sign.
Okay. And what else do you see in front of the bus?
I can see my cross gate
There you go.
in my driver crossover mirror and my passenger crossover mirror.
And what else do you see in that passenger crossover mirror? I know the sun is in it, but you see the red lights, right? Then you ask them, can you please step out? Don't shut the door.
Okay.
Say, can you please step out and go check my lights in the back? When they get up, you ask them to check your step trail light.
Okay.
Can you check my step trail light
Step
and
light and my door light.
door light? Okay, they get out, shut your door. Close. There you go. Now they're in the back of the bus. Left turn signal. Thumbs up. Right turn signal. Thumbs up. 4 ways. Thumbs up. Turn them off. Turn off your headlights. Your headlights. No, that's high beam. Click that back. Turn off your headlights. Turn them on. Turn them off. Turn them on. Okay? Put your foot on the brake. Take your foot off the brake. Put your foot on the brake. Put it in reverse. No, kick your foot off the brake. Put it in reverse. Take it out of reverse. Take your foot off the brake. Okay? Now, since they're back there, you're going to get all your lights, right? Okay? You really have it. Turn on your flasher, your amber lights.
Turn on?
Yeah, turn on your amber lights. Your amber, your student loading warning lights. Okay? They're working. Open your door. They got their thumbs up. Okay, blow your horn. They're gonna come back. When you come back on the bus, you say, you see my horn is working.
You see my horn is working?
Okay, close your door. Turn off your master switch. Got the master switch off. All the way back to the back. Okay. Now what you're gonna get ready to do, you're gonna turn off the bus, because you're getting ready to check your bus. You're gonna turn off the bus. Turn it to auxiliary. Turn it to your left.
All the way to the left?
Yes. Okay. Now you're gonna get up. You're gonna go to the back of the bus. You're gonna shake each one of the seats. If you're going to say, I'm showing that it is securely mounted to the floor. To the floor. Uh-huh. I'm going to the back of the bus to open up my emergency door to show that my buzzer is working. Close it. Okay. Now you're gonna stop right there and look at your catwalk. This is your catwalk. My catwalk. Okay, now you're gonna start checking the bottom of your seats. Okay, stop right there. Step up on the seat. You ask. Push it up. There you go. Turn the little red knob. Turn it back. As you see, it works properly. Pull it down. There you go. Now check the rest of your seats, but you don't have to do that right now. Come on back. Stop at the window. I'm going to open up the window and show that it worked properly. It is turned out, it buzzes, and it closes. And then you come back, check the rest of them. Okay? And I'm going to check this window the same as I checked the other three. I'm going to check the same way. This roof hatch, I'm going to check the same way as I did the other. Take a seat, because we're in a rush. Take a seat. There you go. I don't have to tell you. Put your seatbelt on. Okay? Turn your bus into safe start. My gauge is cycled, and they go on and they go off promptly along with my ABS light. Okay? Now, we're getting ready to do an air brake test. Now, I'm going to, before you, don't do it until I tell you to. I'm going to release my parking brake, and when I release my parking brake, after initial drop, it should not move. The PSI should not drop more than 2 PSI in the first minute. Push it. I'll push it. Okay, there you go. Your time now. That's when you start your time. I know Rita tell y'all to ask them to do it. Have your own watch. Have your own watch. You don't ask me. You have your own watch. You check your own time. Okay? It's been 1 minute. Okay? I did not lose more than 2 PSI within 1 minute. Now, I'm going to put my foot on the service brake. I should not lose more than 3 PSI within 1 minute. Put your foot on the brake. You did? Okay. It's been 1 minute. I did not lose more than 3 PSI in 1 minute. So now I'm going to pump the brake down or feather the brake down, and I should not lose, it should feather down between 65 and 60, no lower than 55. And my low pressure warning light and audible sound or buzzer will come on. Do it. Pressure, no, keep pushing. Stop. As you can see, it did. Now I'm going to continue to feather my brake down between 45 and 20. My parking brake will reset. Do it. And it did. Now you're going to pop on. Let me turn the bus on. Turn the bus on. Pop up. That means you're going to get up out the seat, go outside, and pull your chalks. Don't do it, but that's what you're going to do. Put your chalks back here. Get back in the seat. Put your seatbelt on. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to check my parking brake. Don't have your foot on the brake. Put your foot flat. Because you have the hook, but do not touch it. You're going to push in, you're going to put the bus into gear. Put it into gear. Push on the gas, just a little bit. Okay, get off of it. As you can see, my parking brake is holding. Put it back in neutral. Bring your RPMs up to 15. And from, I got 45 seconds to build my pressure up, I have pressure up between 85 and 100. isolate, like I told you, have your hand underneath the steering wheel like that. Put your bus into gear. Release your parking brake. And roll forward for about 5 miles per hour. Stop. Stop. As you can see, the bus did not move to the left or to the right. Put the bus into neutral. Pull your parking brake. Blow your horn. That completes my pre-check. That's it. Pull your seat all the way back.